This is something that I really don't want to do, but my hands are tied and I have no choice.
You dare stop.
Welcome back to the Weighted Native Chronicles. I have a special edition for you today, and it's not a very happy one. As many of you know, I think YouTube has a lot of restrictions on what can be posted, and they have some very odd ideas on their community standards. But in the end of the day, the system is theirs, and there's not really much you can do about it. So one of their standards that many of you in the shooting sports are aware of is the whole business about guns. They don't want to have any videos that show modification of guns or things like that, and which show, okay, that's one thing, but they go on to say we don't want to show anything about the manufacture of ammunition. And if you've been on this channel for a while, and if you've been listening to what's going on, the guys with content that are showing how to reload ammunition are really coming under fire. In fact, it's more than under fire. If they haven't been deleted yet, they're going to be deleted. So it puts me in a very tight space because, like other content creators, put a lot of work into creating content that will be useful to viewers. I mean, it takes, in many cases, I've spent at least 20 hours making a video, all the editing and the piecing together, showing the steps to make things clear. And this is really to help other shooters. But unfortunately, those days are coming to an end, folks, and I've got to do something because some of my content is eventually going to get picked up in the YouTube algorithms. I'm certain of it. Actually, you can see already here I have a warning, and this is for a video that they say this, they removed it, but it's only a warning this time because it's the first time. So this is a red flag for me. I know more is coming. And if you want to see what the video is, surprise, it's only casting bullets. I'm only casting bullets, folks. I'm not actually making ammunition. I'm making the bullet part, just out of a meltdown wheel weights. And this is a really fun aspect of the whole reloading hobby, is to make everything yourself, be self-sustaining. So I suppose, like if you were a muzzle loader shooter, you'd like to, you have to cast your own little musket balls. According to YouTube, no, that's making ammunition, I guess. So the fact that this is such an extreme example of restriction indicates to me that some of my other videos are definitely not going to pass the bail or pass the standard for community guidelines. So it's just a matter of time, and I really hate to do this, folks, but it's just a matter of time. It's a certainty that eventually the channel will get striked, and it may be deleted right on the very first go. That's what really worries me. Wouldn't have a chance because the appeal mechanism, you get all these guys living in Silicon Valley and stuff. They have no idea anything about guns or reloading. This is all like a foreign language to them. So you can appeal to them and they still have no idea what you're talking about. They'll just say, nope, it goes against you're making ammunition, boom, you're gone. So I mean, take a look at this. This is casting from start to finish. That's removed. It's been removed for violating YouTube's community guidelines. And all I'm doing is I've got melted lead in a melting pot, and I'm pouring it out the bottom into a mold. So what do? You know, I really hate to have all this content thrown away, because a lot of it, some of these videos have been my highest viewed videos. Actually, if I go to my analytics here, you can see down here, these are the last month's the highest viewed videos. Now, I haven't been doing a whole lot of reloading videos lately, and fortunately for this channel, my whole content base doesn't depend on reloading and making ammunition, so that's a good thing. I've always been a fairly broad content type of channel. You know, we cover the native aspects of hunting and crafting and a whole bunch of things. You know, hunting is a big focus of it. So reloading has been sort of an adjunct to that. It's all part of the same milieu, but and in my opinion, it's an important part, because it's something that I have a particular skill set and knowledge of, and I know people have appreciated it. Like this one here, reloading a 45 120 cartridge for custom Ruger #1. If I brought that up here, you can see it's had 34,000 views on it. It makes some money too. You know, that's part of the incentive for putting in all the work you do on YouTube. I hope you understand that. That's, you know, like I bought this year $1,500 worth of camera equipment to improve the quality of my videos. Hopefully it's coming through in this case. And you know, it all helps to create content that people enjoy. So here is one of my most popular videos. You know what, folks? I'm going to have to delete this one. I really hate it. It's a great video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these videos and I'm going to move them over to a Facebook group. This is one that I created, and it's called the Bullet Casting and Reloading Powder Coating Free Zone. It's got 9.9 thousand members in it, so it's a fairly large group. And what I can do, I think, is I can go to media probably and videos, and I'll create an album. I'll call it Deleted Way to Native, or Expunged Way to Native Chronicles videos, because that's really what we're doing here, is just expunging, and so there's going to be quite a few videos that are coming off the channel, unfortunately, and so I'll put them there, okay? Just go on Facebook and look for this name, Bullet Casting and Reloading Powder Coating Free Zone. That channel was created for people that are not too crazy about powder coating, and they don't want to have the constant arguments back and forth, right? So actually it's a group that serves a real function in the reloading community, just to keep arguments and controversy to a little bit of a minimum. So, you know, I dread to do this, but I think we just have to get started. If I go to my playlist, I think that's probably the best way to do. And part of the reason for making this video is I want to share with you what it is that I'm deleting, okay? Because some of these videos you may want to get to, and maybe you've been to this channel before and you rely on them for information. So I'm going to show you which ones were taken off, and I'll show you the process of how I'm going to do this, okay? I've got playlists. I got a lot of playlists. So we've got leather crafting, trapping, hunting, how-to videos, okay? How-to videos. I got 176 of these babies here, and let's take a look at what's in there. Okay, how to brain tan moose living in the cabin. See, now you notice a lot of these are more recent ones. I'm going to have to, maybe what I'll do is I will go to a playlist that is more, there's going to be reloading videos in this how-to playlist, but I think what I'll do is I'll go to something that's more specific, and then I come back to the playlist and see if there's any stragglers there, because I really do have to remove everything that's reloading related. I have to be quite thorough about this, so I hope you don't mind if I'm kind of pausing a little bit, because you don't want to make any mistakes, right? Video tips, save videos, butchering game, family videos, authorization to carry playlist, gun rates, handguns, ATVs, chainsaws, guns. I don't know. Let's just take a look here. Joy of shooting. What have we learned from the crisis? Close inspection. How does this assemble? You know, another one type that you have to watch out for too is these ones that are, this is showing people how to assemble and disassemble guns, because you're not supposed to show people how to modify guns and build guns from scratch. So you can get caught with this a little bit too in the community guidelines. They think, oh, you're showing people how to make guns. No, I'm just showing people how to take the gun apart so they can clean this stupid thing, or you know, see what's wrong with it or something like that. So you know, this is when you're going to deal with a bunch of politically correct Silicon Valley types that sit behind a computer all day and don't do anything real with their life. And it's pretty easy for this stuff to get misunderstood, right? So, boy oh boy. Okay, slugging barrels. There's a lot of gun type stuff here, but is there anything really that's reloading? You know, there's so much stuff in here. I think I'm just going to have to go back and go to a more specific playlist. Let's see here. We got short videos, memorial. I've got some stuff that is really specific to reloading here. Shooting, firearm disassembly, 45, 120. Okay, this one here, I know I've got that something in here that's going to have to go. And that's that one that we were looking at. Shooting steel with the, we're going to first 3 shots. Wife shooting. Shooting the, okay. No, recall demonstration. Oh, close inspection. No. Recall demonstration. Boy, oh boy, what is Facebook not going to like here? They're not going to like something. Oh, there we go. Reloading a 45 120 cartridge. Now this is something people really need to know, because you can't even buy these 45 120 cartridges anymore. You have to reload them if you want to use that cartridge. It's an old buffalo hunting cartridge. But what I'm going to have to do is go to this guy here, click on edit video. You know, I'm going to create a little, I wish I could, see if I create a little list of which files I'm deleting. I do have a backup of my YouTube files, but it would be nice to have a list of what's being taken out here. Okay, so that's, and actually that's not even the exact name of the file and the way they download stuff, but yeah, well, we're just going to do it. Okay, so this guy is going to be deleted, folks, but I'll be putting it in the bullet casting and powder coating free zone group. Okay, so it's not all is lost. Boy, I hate to do this. I hate to click on this. I really hate to click on this button, but I've got to do it. Man, oh man, so much work put into this, and I've got to sit here and click delete on it. This is unfair. It's so unfair. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I understand that deleting it is permanent and cannot be undone. Delete forever. Bang. She's gone. Okay, so now guess there's no use crying over spilt milk. Bullet penetration, joy of shooting, nothing to do at home. Which cartridges shoot best? Oh, this one here. Actually, I don't think they're gonna ding me for this. I think what they did, this is really stupid. I showed how to make these cartridge dioramas. I make them myself with coat hanger and some gunpowder and some epoxy and sprinkle the epoxy on there. Really fun project, you know, like, you know, you go along and make all these. Here I got the timer going as I got the epoxy working. This is quite a video here, but unfortunately, I think what YouTube did in this instance is they just demonetized it. So I go to edit, restrictions. Oh, it says restrictions none. But you know what YouTube's going to do? Is they're going to say you're showing how to make ammunition. It's ridiculous. But okay, maybe I'll leave that one, boy, because technically it isn't making ammunition. It's making fake ammunition. In effect, it's making a display showing how ammunition, the components of it are. Okay, which cartridges shoot best? Handwrite, chambers. How hard does it hit? I've got a lot of videos that are just shooting videos, which should be okay. How to rapid fire, handle, recoil, 45. Okay, here we go. We're reloading 45, 120 for hunting, right? That's just terrible, right? You can't do that. So here I got this gun, and and I'm showing how you make the bullet lube, and you know, all melting the lead, and you know, like, this is really bad stuff, right? Terrible, right? Okay, folks, this one's got to go. Okay, I'll click on edit video, and has to be done. Oh, maybe, I don't think I'll even bother. Well, okay, I'll add this one to my list of videos that's going down the tubes here. Yeah. That's another guy. Maybe I can share this list at the bottom of this video, okay? That way, if you're kind of wondering if this is actually good stuff, you know, so and this one actually shows the entire reloading process, so it's really bad for as far as YouTube's concerned, really bad. Okay, bye. I hate to see you go. That video was a lot of work to make. This is really unfair. Really unfair. So unfair. Okay, this one just seeing whether comparing. These are more test shooting, so I don't think I'm going to get dinged for this, where it compares smokeless powder being used with filler. Oh boy, what are they going to say about that? What are they going to say there? Am I actually making? I'm probably at some point showing myself making ammunition. Am I? No, maybe not. No, I think I'm okay here. No, yeah. So it's just okay. I can leave this guy, right? Okay. Moose hunting on a shoestring. Best turkey shoot. Bullet penetration. Will 45 120. Black powder or smokeless. Okay, these guys are not specifically reloading. Operation. This one here is a little iffy. Shows what you'd have to do to get a 45 one, a Ruger number 1 with a 45 120 cartridge chambered for it. But it's really just telling people, you know, to take their gun to a gunsmith. So hopefully that's going to be okay. Okay, so this one was the 45 120 videos that has now been cleaned up. Shooting steel with Rugen on Father's Day. Yeah. Okay, I think we can move on to another one. Ruger number 1. I don't think I'm going to find anything in there. Close inspection, history, disassemble, trigger function, shooting with a Ruger number 1. Custom. Leisurely shooting. I've made a lot. I have over 400 videos, I think. So it's a good thing I have some playlists that I can help rely on. Father's Day shooting, rapid fire, cotton ball, bellow penetration, tactical shooting. Tactical shooting with Ruger number 1. That was a good one. How fast can you draw it? Okay, yeah, some. The bush. Did test of shooting bullets through different caliber bullets through the bush too. That was a good one. How hard does it hit? Why shooting? Hitting power, rapid fire. How to handle recoil, 45. Use fill or not? Yeah, no, that one I looked at. It's not really showing reloading, is it? So, will it benefit you? Okay, I think we're okay on this guy. Now we go down this list, how to bring 10 hides. Product reviews, okay, so we're good there. So as you can see, I've got a pretty broad content range on the channel, which makes this just a tiny bit easier to do deleting the reloading ones, because it's not like I'm left with nothing, eh? Trailers, reactions, bullet casting, oh no. We can't show people how to make their own bullets, can we? Eh? That's just, that would be awful. So, this one here was a very popular video, and I think it's going to have to go, because look at that, there I got a bullet in my hand, and I'm showing how to use this die, and I'm cutting up pieces of beer cans and making these little gas checks here. It's just like terrible. Like, if the public knows this kind of information, imagine the danger to society. It's just it's so scary for the woke crowd out there, eh? Like, imagine people might be feeling self-sufficient and like they don't need the government to keep them alive and stuff like that. You know, if they know how to make their own ammunition, who knows what could happen? What kind of crazy ideas people will get, right? So really, you know, especially when we get to this part here, you know, now there's a bullet. I just made a bullet, and that's manufacturing ammunition, right? So unfortunately, folks, this guy's going to have to go to. I'll keep a note of its file name, which sometimes changes when I download it, but it'll still help me figure it out. There, and now we have to go here, and we have to delete, right? Ouch. That was a really good video. That was a good video. So many people watched that video, and I learned a lot from it. We shouldn't have to do this. Oh man, this is very stressful. Very stressful. This one shows the effects of gas checks. That's okay then. How to make bullet lube and lube sticks. Okay, well, I hope they let that get through. How to use a lead hardness tester. That should be okay. Step reaming for cast. You know what? I think they've already restricted this one. I think they said, you know, that's demonetized. We're demonetizing this guy because it's kind of, oh no, it isn't demonetized. Okay, so it's, yeah, you can see this guy here. Whoops, where am I? Okay, step reaming for cast. Yeah, if you look at this here, look at that. See, I got reloading blocks, and as far as some dipstick at YouTube is concerned, this is all you know, this is making ammunition, I'm sure. So folks, I'm gonna have to delete this video. Doggone. Go to edit, I'll record the name of it. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash or something. For some reason my computer just crashed recently here while I was setting up all this stuff here, so I hope that doesn't happen again. Maybe I should make sure I save this somewhere. I'll just call it. List of deleted videos, okay? Stressful, so I've gotta. By the way, YouTube probably won't like that either. But it's an e-cigarette. It's not tobacco. Okay. So we're on the step reaming ones. Gonna have to delete you, buddy. That was also a specialized knowledge type of video. If you don't, you know, it's actually a technique I largely worked out myself, not totally, but it's something very not very well known, that you can partially ream the inside of a neck of a cartridge when you're using cast bullets, especially if they're bullets, cartridges that you don't crimp on the bullet, like single shot rifles and handguns and stuff. This is for an XP100. Really good technique, but this guy's got to go. Okay, so that one's gone. Managing bullets. Okay, here's just the bullets falling out. Bullet lubricating. You know what? They're not going to like this either. They're not going to like this. I'm showing how to. It's kind of a crappy video anyways. It's not a very good quality one, but I'm basically just showing how to for people that don't understand how to use a lubricizer, right? So I'll keep a copy of the file name. Always have to hit the window key to get to my notepad, because screen capture program makes things work a little different. Okay, there you go, buddy. See ya. That was made back in 2017, so that's 4 years ago. And YouTube's algorithms will go back and they will eventually find this. That's that warning one that I showed you before, that was made a long time ago. So their algorithms are just kind of slowly crawling and searching, and they refine their algorithms and stuff like that. So they get a little better at picking out keywords and stuff like that, and probably images too. And then they add to their list of verboten type material, right? And catch more and more stuff. It just happens progressively over time. So this guy's gone. Okay. Let's see here. Making metal strips. Okay, here I'm only making the metal strips for the gas check thing. So I should be okay here, right? Because I'm not actually putting it on the bullet, am I? Hopefully not. No, I think I'm okay here. Whew. Yeah, I think I'm okay, because as far as YouTube can tell, I don't think they'll figure out what this is. Okay, fluxing with borax. This one should be okay too. I'm just showing how to flux metal, lead. So dosing bullets, it should be. That's how heat treating bullets, eh? What do you think? It's kind of not a huge popular video anyway, so why risk it? It's only got 33 views. It's kind of a crappy made one, but you know, I'm just show how I put the videos and the bullets in the oven, raise them to a particular temperature, and then I dumped them in cold water afterwards. So this guy's going as well. Okay, it's only 33 views. Not like anybody's gonna miss this guy. Yeah, in my opinion, it's a very valid and useful video, even though nobody watches it. Okay, I always have to be really careful. I know, don't click delete on the wrong thing or some stupid thing like that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, reducing wheel weights to ingots. I think I'm okay with these guys here, because all I'm doing is melting the lead, okay? Lead venting system, case tumbler, heat treated versus air test, sorting out bullet rejects. I think that should be okay, but you know, it's not a very popular video, I don't think. Yeah, 101 views, so I'm gonna delete it. It's not worth the risk. Like, hope you understand, folks, this is like years of work out of my lifetime that these guys at YouTube will just delete at a snap of a finger. They don't care at all. So they really don't. And their appeal mechanism is crap because nobody understands anything about the subject matter. So you can't even argue with them. So this guy's gone. Delete forever. Okay. So what's another one here? Fluxing ladder. Fluxing, testing chamber throat fit. That should be okay. Slugging a barrel. Yeah. Lead fume venting. Borax for sprue size. Here I'm actually casting bullets. Right. So you know, that's, you can't do that, right? Yeah, I'm making bullets, so this guy's got to go. It's okay. So we'll add him to the list here and take him off. Delete. Oh man. Okay, where was I here? Sprue size, yeah. Homemade gas check for plain bullet test. Okay, so I'm just testing the ammunition. That should be okay. These are bore inspections. Like they have a little bore inspection camera. That's really handy for comparing what the effects of different reloading techniques are. Applying homemade gas checks to plain base bullets. You know, like you can't. That's another thing you can't do. Here I'm making a bullet. They deleted my. Give me the warning on the video for casting bullets, so they're not going to like this at all. Sorry if I'm starting to sound kind of whiny here, you know, it just bugs me. See, this interface isn't very good, doesn't show the whole file name, but I get what I can. And we're going to knock this guy out. Delete forever. Bye. It's nice knowing you. This is actually a really useful video because I know how you can take a plain base bullet and then put a gas check on it. You just got to use really thin metal, okay? Just pop 10 metal. When I'm doing for bullets that have a gas check recess, then use the flashing 0.014 inch thick flashing. But you can, if you have the right kind of gas check making dies, you can easily make gas checks for bullets that have a plain base that aren't designed for gas checks. Okay, so here it's applying that, changing the loop stick should be okay. Making gas checks from discs, I think. Is there a bullet being shown here? I don't think so, eh? No. I don't think I'm actually showing a bullet. But I'm making ammunition, you know. Boy, they're gonna say you're making ammunition. Yeah, making ammunition components. Unfortunately, that's what they're gonna say, right? You can't show how to make ammunition, and if you can't show how to cast a bullet, I don't think you can show how to make a gas check for a bullet either, right? It's just gonna, man. Okay, so that one's gone too. Okay, what else we got here? Oh yeah, close this. Yeah, cast bullets. Am I just showing them or what? Okay, I'm just showing them, right? I'm not showing how to make them, I'm just showing them. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm okay with this guy. Reloading, okay. Oh boy, reloading. The entire process. Now that is about as bad as it can be, right? Actually showing people how to make ammunition right from start to finish. This is so bad as far as Facebook is concerned. You know, you can't have that, eh? People might think they don't need the government or whatever, or you know, they might start feeling independent and self-sufficient, and you can't have that. Those gun people are scary people, right? They're just scary. We gotta step on them, right? That's as the way YouTube thinks, I think. And they're elites. Yeah. We'll keep on figuring this out, right? One way or another. Maybe some news service will arise someday, and we don't have to rely on these nitwits that run these big media companies anymore. Someday, hopefully. But for now, we're pushing this over to the Facebook group, which still allows reloading. I'm surprised they do, actually, because they forbid even selling bullets that aren't in cartridges. But so we'll see how long that lasts. Okay, this is a really good video, but she's going. There we go. Let's see what else we got here. Changing loop stakes, reloading notes, bore inspection, how to build a reloading bench, inspecting which cartridges shoot best through the bush, step reaming. I think I've deleted this one already, didn't I? No, I didn't. Well, I'm going to have to delete it now then. I must have had a very similar one to it. So I'm going to put this guy on the list. And he's going to have to go. Right. Okay, so there's another one. Step reaming, chamber. How hard is it at melting wheel weights? Hitting power. Bullet penetration, vernier scales. That should be okay, how to read a vernier scale, right, off a micrometer. Boy, you know, but maybe YouTube thinks if you know how to read a vernier scale, you might be able to become a machinist, and if you're a machinist, then you can make your own stuff, like guns and everything, you know, scary. So we'll see what happens with them, with those guys. These last ones here, I think we're okay. So this is the bullet casting playlist. I think that's captured a whole lot of stuff here. Oh, here we got a reloading one. Case preparation using a beam scale. Case preparation, they're not going to like that. It's showing you, as far as they're concerned, I think they're going to say that is showing how to make ammunition. Case prep. Okay, so that's the name of that file. So stupid, but we're talking about the risk to years of work. That's why I'm really forced into this situation here. Okay, so that guy's gone now. Calibrating the powder measure, I think should be okay. Cartridge fitting for falling blocks. It's kind of scary, but reload. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this one because it's sort of, that's just the kind of stuff that YouTube doesn't like. Okay, it's kind of borderline already, anyways. So okay, so buy, delete. Okay, so there's another guy gone. Reloading 44 Magnum. Oh no, where me and my grandson are reloading, making ammunition. That's pretty scary stuff. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. But that guy's got to go. As far as Facebook's concerned, that's dangerous. That's just like bad, eh? Okay, so add them to the list. Oh, got the 2 lines there. Okay, that one's going. Whew, this is a lot of videos. It's more than I thought. Reloading with bore comparisons, clean barrel, 45-70, how to spreadsheet, how to make gas checks for plain-based bullets. I thought I deleted, maybe I made 2 like this, but this guy's gonna have to go. Okay, unfortunate, but he's gotta go. Okay, let's see here. Same verdict as that previous one, how to make gas checks. Sometimes have 1 or 2 versions. Okay. Resizing. Oh man. Yeah, a little kid resizing a case, and that's making ammunition, and YouTube will not like it because he's making ammunition. How awful. Corrupting our use, eh? That's, okay, so this one's going. Delete. Delete forever. Bang. Good content gone. Pint size reloading crew. Look at that, eh? Yeah, we got a bunch of these little guys. This is, oh, they'll be pulling their hair out on the YouTube headquarters there. Look, there's 4 kids making ammunition. That's terrible. Yeah, we can't have none of that. So this guy's going too. Unfortunately, there goes another video. Pulling bullets without fancy tools. I'm taking them apart. I'm not making them in this case. But you know what? They're probably gonna think I'm making bullets, so I guess I better get rid of this guy too. I'll record the name of the video. I'm gonna put these all on Facebook. It's not the best place to put videos for research and stuff like that, because you can't really search very well on them, on things that you're worrying about like you can with YouTube. But delete. I better check my disk space to see that I'm not running out or something like that. For some reason, okay, so hopefully we're okay there. Pulling bullets, cotton ball, changing lube, reloading notes, Bore inspection. Plans for making your own case blocks. Nothing. There's the diorama. Another diorama thing. Unfortunately, it's a different version of the same video, so it's gonna have to go. Okay, sorry about that, but she's got to go. Oh, it's a compressed version of that previous video. The previous one was really long, so this guy's going. Actually, I had some bozo in New York try to threaten me with legal action for making this video because he makes these kind of dioramas. The litigious atmosphere in the States, like totally different. And I've just shown how you can make this pretty little display, educational display. And he says, I'm going to sue you if you don't get that stuff off YouTube and Facebook. So he actually got Facebook to remove it. And because Facebook doesn't let you appeal. Right? Somebody says, oh, he's breaking copyright. Yeah, right. This is made totally differently. Anyways, that's my venting on that. Making your dummies safe. Oh boy, yeah, they're not gonna like this. I drill holes through the stupid things, but to disable the cartridge, I'm actually making cartridges, take cartridges apart if anything, to make them non-functional, which should be okay, but Facebook will look at that and they'll say, no, he's doing bad things. So it's not a video that had a huge number of views. Maybe that softens the blow a little bit, but better get rid of that. Okay, make me dummy safe. Oh, there's another one. I had to do a second part to it at the end, unfortunately. Update. I didn't just do it right the first time. Okay, that was just a second part to that video. And we're going to delete this guy. Tell my screen capture software must be gobbling up the memory on my computer because things are kind of bogging down here and there. So I hope I can finish this this process here, because part of the reason why I'm doing this is so that you know what was here and what's gone, and then if what's gone is something that you want, then you can say, okay, I'm going to go to the Facebook group there and pick out that video there, because pretty soon you're going to be searching on YouTube. You're not going to find any of this information. So it's a little late for me to explain this aspect of the video, but really that's quite important that, pretty soon you're not going to be able to find this information, not on YouTube anyways. And YouTube is a huge resource for learning how to do a lot of things. Oh man, standard powder. Is there a difference? Yeah, that one was okay. Quick powder measure. I think I'm getting down to it now. How fast? Oh, this standard powder measures. This is a bad one because I'm actually timing and showing how fast it is using an automated powder measure for dispensing powder, and compared to just doing it by hand. And I basically proved that you can do it faster by hand, which is I have a timer running to prove the point. But now nobody's going to know about that anymore because it's got to be deleted. In a way, when I'm doing this, kind of sharing the pain with you is kind of helpful, I guess. I'm not doing this all by myself. Okay, melting wheel weights. He said I can bellyache to somebody this way. Okay, why do I get misfires? That's okay. Some of this is just explaining the mechanics of shooting. Use filler or not. I looked at that before. It looks okay. Some of these videos appear in multiple playlists, so that's why you're seeing like this one here over again a few times. Same with the vernier scales one. If we're through this reloading playlist, I think I'm pretty much could pretty much to the end of what's going to have to be related. Because if you go to reloading tips, this one I think is okay. Mechanical over, is there a difference? Am I actually sitting there in front of a, better check this guy out, because if I'm sitting in, doggone it, I'm sitting there in front of the reloading bench and I'm dispensing powder into cases, so they're not going to like that, the powers that be. So I've got to get rid of this guy, eh? Oh, what's going on here? Okay, so this guy's got to go. Delete. I understand. Yeah, thanks Facebook, you're so good to me. Statistical analysis, I think showed okay. And there's the, I think this is now okay. So that's reloading tips. How to make reloading note booklets. That should be okay. Safe trap mirror's leg. I don't think I got anything in here that's showing how to make the ammunition for mare's legs. Yeah, so I think we're going to be okay there. Shooting bench, how to make a shooting bench, model 94, processing wheel weights. Oh boy, I think I'm okay here. This is all just making them. Yeah, okay. So, processing channel news, barrel inspections, old VHS videos. Yeah, that should be okay. And hardly maintenance. Yeah, I do a lot of broad content here. Ranch hand servicing, all the Cast Bullet Association. Yeah, these guys, I made separate versions of these videos for the Cast Bullet Association. So unfortunately, they're duplicates. It's just going to be they're duplicates of other videos, but just with a little blurb about the Cast Bullet Association. So these are tagged right on their website. Unfortunately, they're going to have some gaps now when I delete them. But I wonder how they're handling all this stuff. How to make lube. I wonder about this video here. Am I'm not really making shows me putting them in on the bullets or anything. Okay, changing lubicizer dyes. I think that's a bad one. Not bad as far as idiots don't know anything are concerned. Yeah, this was. Yeah, this. I think we're slowing down here a little bit. Yeah, see, doing awful things here. So that guy's got to go too. Okay, I hope I'm almost done, because I'm getting a little worried that I'm going to run out of battery power on my cameras and disk space on my computer. Okay, lubicizer fluxing alloys. Okay, so I think we're good there. And am I done? Yeah, I think I'm done. Okay, so well, folks, that's the end of this process. I've deleted. Well, actually, you can see, I've deleted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 26 videos out of, I guess if you look at my content here, you'll see I've got quite a few left. Don't I? because looking at the total here down at the bottom, 90 to 120. So yeah, like these videos are really going here. So I think it's still around 350 videos, close to 400 videos, I think. So it's not like I'm left completely without anything, but I don't want to get any more of these warnings here. Well, because the next one they say, the next time, this is your first time, you're only warned once. See what they say here? I'm just going to highlight that. And next time it's going to be a strike. So, really, what choice do I have? Okay, I don't want to drag this on forever and ever. I appreciate your support of this channel. I hope showing which videos are gone is helpful in some sense, because you'll know where to find them. It actually gives you a little bit of an overview of what else is on the channel anyways, in terms of reloading, and that's general subject matter. Maybe it's helpful. In any case, look forward to doing more work. We're focusing a lot on trapping and building the trapping cabin, and still a lot of hunting and shooting and native crafts. I just released a video on that that's very important. My wife knows how to brain tan moose hide, which is a vanishing art, and she gives such an excellent presentation of the subject, and a little bit of history of her people and how things were done in the old days. So a really valuable resource, a unique insight into native culture, and really that is in accordance with the title of this channel, right? The Way of the Native Chronicles. So as time goes on, it's sort of a way towards understanding and knowing. Okay, I'll call it quits here, and I hope to see you next time. God bless.
Detto generale che cazzo. Grazie.